Okay. I'm guessing that it doesn't really matter how I look right now. I look kind of crazy. My nose is a little stopped up. I've been thinking maybe way too much for a lot of people, or for a lot of people to stand, or freaking a lot of people out for no reason. Well, for obvious reasons. And I've been going through some hectic, confusing times. And I don't know how far this goes. I don't know how many people go through it. I don't know if everyone goes through it at different times. I don't know if it's one cataclysmic event that's going on. You know? I'm a little confused and a lot hurt at the situation. A lot hurt with the situation, because it's like this is something that I personally know nothing about. Me personally, I know nothing about it. I'm very confused at the views and the opinions and everything that's going on. I'm also confused that no one else cares to care. And that's mostly my biggest issue, is that no one cares to care about the situation that's going on. And it's kind of a huge deal to me personally. It's a huge deal for the simple fact that this would be going on, and this isn't being taught in school, and it isn't being talked about at all. And maybe there's a good reason for it not to be talked about, but for the simple fact that I'm going through it, and I don't know anything about it, and I don't know if there's a good reason not to talk about it or not. What I'm going off of is my faith in my religion, and if it is my faith in my religion, that would mean an end to all. If it's my faith and my religion, it means an end to all. And I've been battling like demons and forces and my thoughts mainly, and I feel like I'm driving myself crazy, and sometimes I feel like I'm driving myself crazy for no reason, and that it's just life and it is what it is, and this just happens to everyone. But then a realization kicks into my head, and I'm like, dang, you know, this is the end. This is prophesized. This is pre-written, pre-told history. These are pre-told premonitions about what's real. And if it is that, wouldn't you want to know that this is it? Like, that we don't have much time, and that God is real and the devil is very real, and he's here right now. And these forces that are beyond us are leading us to our destinies. And what's your destiny? Because I know without a shadow of a doubt that my destiny is in heaven, and that I am blessed, yes, and I will make it there eventually. Maybe right now isn't my time, but wouldn't you want to know, instead of closing your eyes and closing that chapter of your life, closing that book, and just pushing on that these forces are here? Wouldn't you want your children to know that these forces are here, and that these forces are very, very real, and that these forces are strong against them, and that your children are being forced into things without their knowledge, without without them accepting these forces? Like, we're being pushed into things that We have no idea. We're being brought into this world under false pretenses, under false education, false religions, and it's like no one cares to care. And I guess that's my big issue, that everyone that I've talked to, yes, most of the people that I've talked to are in my immediate circle. They're people that I kick it with, and people, my friends, and my family. But out of those people, my answers have gone unanswered. My questions have gone unanswered. And it's a major letdown that society isn't putting this on a higher pedestal than it is. It's way down here, when this is the secret of life. This is what life is about. This should be the highest taught subject in schools. It should be the highest taught subject in homes. It should be the most talked about thing of life. And for me to get to the point that I am, where I was at with my faith and my God and the things that I hold dearly, for me to get to this point and to be the way I am, sometimes I can't go outside because of the thoughts that run through my head. Sometimes I can't talk to my mom who lives with me. Sometimes I want to just roll over and die because of the things that are going on in my life that no one has answers to. And I wonder, where are those answers? Who do I get them from? And I'm finding answers in places that I really shouldn't be finding answers from. And some of the answers just come to me. And if those answers do come to me like they do, like, where are they coming from? Like, who is sending me these messages? Where am I getting the answers from? And sometimes I'm so scared to even ask or talk about it that it frustrates me when I take a step back and actually think about it. Like, what the hell are you afraid of? What are you afraid of when you know what's going on and you know the real? What are you afraid of? What are you hiding? Like, because when it comes down to it, these forces, they know me personally. They know me by name. They know me by age. They know my kids. They know my family. They know me. They know what's in my mind. They know what's in my heart. And it's like, what am I hiding from? What am I hiding from? And I guess I'm hiding from the fact that I don't want to mess up for someone else. I don't want to mess up for the world, what the world has, if they choose to be in this bubble of deceit and lies. But then I feel like it's my responsibility to inform people, because I would never wish what's gone on to me in the last few months to my worst enemy. I wouldn't wish it upon anyone to have to go through the struggle that I've been going through and the fear that I've been going through to mess up something for someone else. I don't want anyone to have to go through that. And I guess that's my biggest thing, is that how can people continue to live after going through such a thing? How could they continue to live without telling their story, without informing the world about this, without trying? And it's like, I don't have the means to inform anyone besides posting a video maybe, or going outside and talking to somebody who most likely isn't going to want to hear what I have to say. And I've been battling my demons and battling the sins that I've done and forgiving people that most would ask me, why would you forgive that person? I don't know. It's not my place to forgive them. It's my place to rid myself of. It's my place to rid myself of that, so that I can move on. And it's my place to rid myself of my sins, so that I can move on. And only God can determine my fate in the end. Only God can determine. But knowing myself and knowing my heart, I don't know why God would deny me anything. But that's not even up to me to decide, you know. none of it is up for me to decide. And I guess I'm going to be posting these videos on and on just to get it out there and hopefully touch somebody that doesn't know anything about what's going on. Hopefully give somebody a moment of clarity with everything that is going on. And it could be anything. It can be aliens to some person. To me, it can be astrology to some people. I gotta go right now. I have somebody at the door, so I'm just gonna let you go, and hopefully I'll be following up with everybody at least once, twice, 3 times a day whenever I have some on my mind that I just need to put out there, or a little clarity to be put on my mind. So thanks for joining. Exercise no fear.